Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. I am Siddhi Pauri. I had secured AIR 8 in GAT-B examination 2021. And recently, a lot of you have been asking me for tips to prepare for the examination. So today, here I am sharing with you my last 1 month strategy that I had applied during my preparation. Number 1. Make a detailed timetable. Firstly, what you need to understand is GAT-B is a very basic examination. And you do not necessarily have to know much more or extra other than what you've already known about biotechnology in your undergraduate studies. Hence, allotting 3 to 5 hours extra along with managing college can help you a lot. Of these 3 to 5 hours, allot as much time as you can for revision and solving MCQs, because that is what is going to bring the results. And thirdly, don't learn anything new in this time, because it will unnecessarily confuse and waste your time. Number 2, organize your resources. Know what you must study and where are you going to do it from. While creating your timetable, this will essentially play a very important role. So when you make a schedule, I'll tell you my example as I used to do it. Let's just say you're going to start studying in the evening from 4:30 to 5:30. For an hour or 3 hours, out of that you divide those 3 hours into maybe 3 sections as is okay with you, and you write down what you're exactly going to do. You can't just write, let's say, immunology or molecular biology. When you sit down to study, you don't know where to study it from and what should you do in it, right? So I used to write the time and what exactly I'm going to do. Like I would be studying or solving previous year question papers from so and so YouTube channel, or I will study immunology from this reference book and make so and so notes. So making a very organizing from which source are you going to do it from, which subject are you going to study, and for how long are you going to do it. So when I mean detailed timetable and when I mean organize your resources, this is how you have to do it. If you want to know which resources I refer to, please let me know in the comments down below, because that will take a whole another video. Talking about the broader strategy and moving on to the next in the row is our number 3, that is revision. As I'd already mentioned before, revision and solving MCQ were the major 2 points that helped me a lot. These strategies is something that everyone will tell you on the internet, but what essentially nobody tells you is how you should do it. While revising, you need to understand that revision does not mean doing something that you've already done just once or twice. Revision means reading what you have already done at least 4 to 5 times. And that too not in a way that you sit down to learn something. I never learned any of my notes in one sitting. It always used to be like I made those notes and I read it every day at the same time. So suppose today I have made some notes, I'm going to read it maybe once, twice or thrice if the time allows, and tomorrow I would do it again. And I would do it as long as I thought that it was necessary for me to remember it. So in this way, you do not waste a lot of days or a lot of time just because you could not memorize facts. These facts already sit down in your head when you read them every day. So what is most important when I mean revision is you consistently read your notes and do as much as you can. Don't limit yourself here. Number 4, as some of you might have guessed already, practice MCQs. Again, I'm going to tell you how should you practice MCQs. So while practicing MCQs, keep 3 things in mind. Most of you must have done this already, but I would recommend you to do it again, is look at the previous year question papers again. go through all the MCQs in the last maybe 5 to 6 previous years, because the topics are very much repetitive. The more number of times you do it, the more you will understand which are the important topics, and you will very intuitively start revising those topics again and again. So first is go and revise the previous year question papers in this last 1 month, because it's the more the better. Second, drawing a test series. If you haven't already, I would recommend you to do it, because what test series will teach you, test series necessarily does not teach you how MCQs are done. That's not, I think, what MCQs necessarily teach you. They teach you time management. So whatever you're doing while you're studying, you need to understand what this is going to give you. Okay, so the first, that is going previous year question papers, are going to tell you which are the important topics. Solving test series is going to teach you time management. Which section should I solve first? Where am I slow at? Where am I fast at? Which questions am I solving correctly? Which are the questions that I think are correct according to me, but when I look up the answers, I'm absolutely wrong? Am I right with the maths questions? Is that taking more time? So learn time management from the test series that you join. And third is solve MCQs just randomly from anywhere. So first is the previous year question, second is test series, and third is solving a lot of MCQs from a lot of different sources. Now when I mean a lot of different sources, you might have a book, right? So if some book that you're studying your MCQs from, you can, if you've finished solving that book, you can go on the internet and just type in, suppose molecular biology MCQs. You'll easily get a lot of MCQs that, and you'll understand that those are very similar to what the previous year question papers have. So there are a set of topics that every subject has, and they keep on repeating that in different of their MCQs. So that is what this is going to give you. The third part, that is practicing MCQs from anywhere, will train your brain to just solve MCQs even subconsciously. Like this had started happening to me while the exam came close. Is I did not necessarily think while solving the MCQs. I looked at the question and I knew that this is the answer, because of the way I had solved a lot of MCQs. You just know that this is the answer. There is no other way of doing it. Okay. And number 5, the last and the most important tip that I would give you is stay calm and do not think about the results. This is going to break or make you. All your preparation that you might have done for 6 months, 4 months, 2 months is going to be compressed down to the 3-hour span that you're going to write the paper in. To compress that long period of your efforts into that 3-hour span is very important. That is what you're going to be judged on. That is on what your future depends upon, right? So you need to understand that those 3 hours are very, very crucial, and your mind needs to work in the right way for success to be achieved. So I would recommend you to please keep a healthy mindset while solving the question, and to do that, you need to follow all the previous 4 points that I've told you, and lastly is have a very stable mindset. So that is all I had for now. I hope you find this helpful. Let me know if you want me to share any more details with you. I would love to do it. Thank you.